Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. Let's do... You know what? We're still trying to unlock the D6 as Isaac. Let's do a blue baby run. We're almost to the... We just gotta do one thing, and then we don't have to play blue baby again for a long time. That's basically my plan. Get the D6 unlocked on Isaac, and then just stop playing Blue Baby for a while, until we've done a bunch of other stuff. And we need to do the cathedral and stuff several times as well. In fact, I don't know that we've actually beaten the cathedral even once yet. Maybe we have, I'm not sure. No, I think we've done it once. I think we've defeated the boss of Cathedral, Isaac, once. Which is not great, admittedly. Like, we got to do it a total of 5 times to unlock the Polaroid, which is essentially the counterpart to the negative that allows you to go to the stage that is beyond the cathedral. So instead of going to the dark room, you go to the chest, which is pretty okay. Fight Duke of Flies, pretty easy boss. We should probably also explore the floor a little bit more just to look for some consumables, because right now we have no bombs and no keys. And if I can't get into my item room on the next floor, I will be very sad. There we go. See what we get from our boss item here. We got a speed upgrade. Okay, it's something. It is an item that you do want at some point over the course of the run. Do you want it on the first floor? Probably not. You'd much rather have rate of fire or damage, but you do want a speed upgrade at some point. Okay, there we go. Question mark card. That's not helpful. There's a Steam sale in there. That would be great if we can get the money. However, I don't think we're going to get the money. Finish clearing out these little yellow flies. We'll shoot this. I mean, I suppose it's possible this thing could drop like a dime or something, but yeah. And ooh, petrified poop is great. Oh, we're so close. Ooh, man. If I could just find a couple more. I mean, this is a situation. We have no bombs, unfortunately. But this is a situation where you shoot all the poops and you shoot all the fires. Because getting a Steam sale on the first floor can make a huge difference. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. I don't think there are enough poops and fires left to get us to 15 cents. Ah, man. So close. If we had just gotten petrified poop a little earlier. I'll peek in here. Is there any way we could do this? I mean, here's what we could do. We could buy this. I was going to say we could buy that and hope for a bomb. And then we could blow this up, but that didn't happen. So, all right. Well, we got no bombs and no keys. We're headed down to the next floor. Time-wise, we're going pretty slow, but it's fine. At least we got petrified poop, which is great with our spacebar item. So it is actually worth it now to use our spacebar item every room. Whereas without it, you're kind of like, whatever. But with petrified poop, you have a chance to get like spirit hearts and stuff off of these poops. So that's pretty good. You know what? I'm using the devil card, all right? This is taking way too long. There we go. What do you got? A moon card. Okay. Nothing there. This is not helpful. We could go into the cursed room. It's probably a terrible idea. Actually, no. What we should do is go into the cursed room and then pop the moon card. I think that's the smart thing to do. Grab this, pop in here. Cursed room was not good. I was really hoping for like some spirit hearts or something, but that didn't happen. So we'll use this, pop out. grab the battery. Magic fingers. Another item that is not helpful. I would rather stick with the poop, honestly. Given that we have petrified poop, is worth it. But the run itself, not very good right now. A lot of it's going to depend on how our deals go, right? Right now, we can't even afford to deal with the devil. Although, again, Blue Baby, I think deals with the angel are the way to go anyway. So that's not that big of a deal. We definitely don't want to get stuck in a situation where we're trapped. So let's be a little careful here. Yep. Okay. Gotta change the muscle memory there and not dodge backwards. So much easier said than done. Alright, we'll check the shop. What do we got? Deck of cards and the jar. I mean, honestly, with petrified poop, I think you stick with the poop. There's the chance of getting spirit hearts and stuff from it, which is, you know, significant. And worst case scenario, you're going to get like a penny every other room, which is a lot of money. So I think you stick with what we got. But again, this run, we might not even make it to the next floor unless we get some HP. And right now, that's not looking so good. Okay. So there's a couple places that our secret room could be. I think the most likely is right here. It was not there. But I still get 3 cents for that, so it's fine. We still get to do this. Nothing there. All right, let's fight the boss. It's an annoying one for sure. There we go. This is not really where I want to stand, if I'm being honest. And I can't get anything from the deal, so we're basically just praying for a DPS upgrade of some sort on this floor. Okay, we did survive the boss. We get another speed upgrade, which doesn't help at all, because we don't need speed. We need basically everything except for speed. And now we move on with our lives. That's probably not worth it. That's not worth the key. We'll see what's in the item room, I guess. I don't know. I think this might be a cursed run, if I'm being honest. What do we got in here? Milk. This is an item that is pretty not good. Or at least it used to not be very good. Maybe it's been changed. When you get hit in a room, you get a tears upgrade for the remainder of the room. I don't know if that's still the case. If that is still exactly how it works, then it's kind of whatever, because again, as I've said many times, I don't really like items that require you to take damage in order to have their effect, unless you control when you take the damage. Like, something like an IV bag, for example, totally fine. But what I don't really care for are the things that are like, hey, if you take damage, this effect happens that can that can make you stronger. And you're like, I would much rather just not take damage in the first place. It appears that that is still how spilled milk works. So you're not on to half a heart. Love it. It's just great. The tears upgrade does not carry over, it looks like, because we lost it already. So I think this run is just doomed. Yeah, okay. That was my own fault. Let's restart. And you know what? I'm going to hold R until I find something that looks moderately promising. Okay, we're starting this one with a library. That looks promising. And a shot speed down pill, which is less than ideal. But if we can get a key and get into the library, get something good as a book, that could be a huge difference maker. That's a good spacebar item. Potentially, we'll see what's actually in there. In fact, we will find out right now. Let's take a peek. What do we got? Okay, Book of Sin and Monster Manual. I think Book of Sin is the way to go. Also blow this guy up. Because Book of Sin can give us Spirit Hearts, consumables, etc. Monster Manual is pretty cool. It's much better than it was. It used to just give you a familiar that lasted for that single room, and it was kind of whatever. Now it gives you a random familiar that lasts for the whole floor, which is much better, but still not great. There's also a Tinted Rock here if we can get a bomb. Juicy Sack is not a great item. It's just an item that exists. Okay, that doesn't really help us too much either. I mean, I will say the nice thing about Juicy Sack is that it does slow down enemies pretty considerably. So that's good at least. Makes those guys, for example, much easier to deal with. Let's fight the boss. We got some turdlings. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking to fight on the first floor, but it's fine. Oh, dude. The speed at which they shoot out the little guys is just absurdity. Okay. Well, we got 1 HP back, and we don't have any bombs, so I can't blow up the Tinted Rock. So we'll just move on to the next floor. Okay, that's not great. I mean, I only have a heart and a half. I'm going to make a terrible decision. Shot speed up. Balls of Steel. There we go. It paid off. For the record, going into a cursed room when you have a heart and a half is not a good idea. Unless you're desperate. But I am moderately desperate, so I decided to do it anyway. Sometimes you gotta take some risks. You know, we've been plugging away at Blue Baby for ages, and this is just not a character that I particularly love. All we need to do is defeat the boss of the cathedral as Blue Baby, and then we can just do Isaac runs for, like, quite a while. Because then we'll have the D6 unlocked, and we'll be able to accomplish many things. So that will be good. Use this. You got a Judgment card. Okay. Almond Milk. This is essentially the item Soy Milk, except your tears do, like, all sorts of weird random effects. However, Soy Milk is actually, like, really good now, believe it or not. Which, if you've played Isaac for a long time, may be hard to believe, but it's actually true. Soy Milk's actually good now. Like, to the point where you should pretty much always take it. Which is kind of insane. We are still going for deals with the angel, though, so we will be skipping our deal. No bombs, so we're just going to ignore most of this stuff as well. Okay, nothing there. And let's just fight Larry Jr. So what Almond Milk does, and what Soy Milk does, is it drastically lowers your damage, but it also massively increases your rate of fire. So it looks like our damage went down by roughly to roughly a third of what it used to be. But our rate of fire, it looks like quadrupled. And also, Soy Milk and Almond Milk can be increased even further if you get additional Tears upgrades. And that's a damage upgrade, which is great. So happy to have it. I did not mean to walk into this room. That was unfortunate, but I will take this. I'm still trying to go deals with the angel, though, so I'm not going to take Gimpy. But this run's actually looking pretty okay. We've got good, fairly good damage. Well, I shouldn't say fairly good damage. Our actual damage stat is terrible, but we have fairly good DPS, and we've also got a lot of HP for this point in the game, so that's good. Now we just need to deal with these dudes. What do we got in here? I just don't have the I don't have the keys, as much as I would love to do that. Now, I will say, almond milk is definitely the inferior item to soy milk. Soy milk is definitely the better of the two, because your shots go in a predictable manner, instead of just kind of going, like, you can see some of my shots are kind of going wherever they want. They're just doing their own thing. They're free spirits, you could say. I'll pop a hermit card. I will take BFF, honestly. That's an item that I think you always take. Especially when it is only 7 cents. Because, like, if you get like a sacrificial dagger, or like an incubus or something like that, if you get the right item with BFFs, then, like, you're in great shape. It doubles the effectiveness of all familiars. Both their size and their damage output. Don't get hit by that either. Okay. Pop up here. I just want to grab Judgment. Just to take it with us. We do have 2 keys. So I'm going to do this. Perhaps against my better judgment. But we're going to do it. And I'd say it probably was worth it. I mean, we got an Eternal Heart, which is going to give us a little bit of our HP back. We did take 1 hit. But we also got a lot of other consumables as well. And we basically only lost 1 key. So, I'd say this was maybe worth it. I don't know. Now I've taken 2 hits in this room, though, so that's less than great. I'd also really love to find a way to do something with these red hearts. Give me, like, a Dark Bum. Or something like that, please. That would be lovely. Or anything else that... I don't really know what else would convert red hearts to usable ones, but whatever. Pop in here. Check this out. What do we got? Okay. Basically just ended up being a wash. And now we go and fight the boss. We've done everything we want to do on this floor. Let me just continue onwards. Boss should be coming up pretty soon. There's a tinted rock right here, which is great. Did not give me spirit hearts, though. But still, spent a bomb, got 2 bombs and a key in return. That's still a pretty good deal. Can't complain about that too much. Now, if we can just... Actually, there's a very good chance this is our secret room. Let's just peek at this. Yeah, there we go. I'd say that was worth it. Alright, fight the boss. It is a champion Gertie Jr. This is, like... absolutely not the boss I want to see right now. This is... You're too fast. I can't keep up with you. And you generate annoying enemies to fight by your side. Actually, you know what? We can take care of Juicy Sack. Or we can take advantage of Juicy Sack to make it much easier to dodge. Because Gertie Jr. gets stuck on the white creep, which slows it down considerably, and made this strategy makes this way easier. There we go. That wasn't so bad. All right, we get a bad Tears upgrade, but with Almond Milk, I don't think it really makes that big of a difference that it's a weird, goofy Tears upgrade. I think it still works just fine. All right, we find our item room immediately. We get 20/20. Okay. So now we're firing all the shots. So that's pretty cool. So now, all we're really missing is like a really good tier effect. You know, if we can get any number of various tier effects in the game, like any of the fire ones, or like Holy Light, or like any number of different things, we could be in really good shape. We also fire so many shots. Like, the number of shots is absurd. I will check the cursed room. Why not? Okay. I would appreciate it very much if you blow that up. Thank you. Strength card. So, pop the judgment. Just kidding. Shouldn't have popped the judgment right there. It's fine. We'll take the strength card with us. It's a much better card overall. Can help you deal a lot of extra damage to bosses. Can also help you do, not so much on Blue Baby, but on other characters you can do some interesting things with deals with the devil and arcades and stuff like that. So, it has its uses. But it's basically a magic mush that lasts for a room. Oh, that was so bad. Shot speed down. Definitely not interested in that. There's an arcade. I will say, one downside to Almond Milk is there's so many shots on the screen at a time that it's hard to keep track of, like, dodging stuff. There we go. Alright, pop in here. What do we got? We do need to play the shell game. I did check. We do still need to play the shell game a total of 100 times. So I am going to play the shell game a bunch of times. I don't know how many times we've actually played the shell game. Please die. I'm very disappointed by the number of flies you're giving me. If you would please stop giving me flies, that would be great. Also, if you would pay out with spirit hearts, that would be lovely. Okay, keys are fine. I mean, I need those too, you know, to be fair. But what I really need would be, like, spirit hearts. And he can pay out with spirit hearts. It is possible. Nothing. Alright, I'll give you 3 more cents. Okay, some bombs. I mean, I needed those too. Last one? Last one. Alright, well, you know, we did our part. We gave him 15 plays there, which is a not insignificant amount. You know, it all adds up. I'm not looking to play him 100 times on a single run. I'm just looking to make sure that we play him, you know, every time we come across a shell game, we play him a bit until we unlock that achievement that's tied behind playing him 100 times. Because it unlocks, I believe, Counterfeit Penny, which is like a pretty solid trinket. Okay, that wasn't very helpful. And also it's just a, you know, I mean, our ultimate goal, like super long term, is to unlock everything. So it's going to take a little while, but that means we got to do all the various little things like play the shell game 100 times and so on and so forth. After that, though, I'll be probably mostly ignoring the shell game, except for situations where it's actually, like, relevant. Which is not often, admittedly. The shell game is not really a reliable source of anything. It's something that you play if, like, you're really desperate. You know, you haven't been able to get into your item room, for example. You've explored every room, and the only possible way you're going to be able to maybe get a key is by playing the shell game. Yeah, then you play the shell game a little bit. But just in general, meh, not really worth the money. You know, because the payout, the only, like, really game-changing payout is Skatole, which still isn't even really that game-changing. And who knows how much you actually have to, who knows how many pennies you'd actually have to give the shell game to accomplish that. Could be a drastic amount. You know what would actually be great for us would be Blood Clot. Because it's a flat damage increase on all of your shots that is not tied to your damage stat. Okay, that's not very helpful either. Might as well fight you, though. You know, you give me like a lump of coal. Oh, there was he rotated. Lump of coal would be huge here. Why you do that, Krampus? Could you please be dead? Thank you. Lump of coal. Very good. Okay, let's use this. We're down to the next floor. Lump of coal is essentially a damage upgrade. because it is going to increase the damage of all these shots as they travel further and further and further. And again, I don't know if it's actually tied. I don't think it's actually tied to your damage stat in any way. I might be wrong on that, but I believe that it's a flat damage increase. So when you're shooting this many shots, that is a very significant increase in DPS, if I am correct. And I think I am, but yeah, who knows? Only time will tell. I do think boss rush might be possible, if I'm correct about Lump of Coal, but is going to be really tight getting there in time. So, I don't know. We'll see. Pop down here. Yep. I think if we move real quick, we might be able to make it work. Then again, I also don't know how I feel about doing boss rush with only 2.5 HP. So, there's also that. But, I mean, we're taking these guys out pretty quick, so... You know, I'm feeling that the Lump of Coal thing was well worth it. What do we got? Okay, pop in here. Sure, we'll do it. Okay, golden key. Don't get hit by that. Yeah. Yeah, Lump of Coal is just doing so much work for us. Holy cow. Yeah, look at that. That is great damage. It's beautiful. What's this? Temperance? Don't care. Moving on. That's probably a better trinket. Lets me blow open doors with bombs that would normally take keys. That's not amazing, but it's fine. Alright, we found our item room. Okay, there we go. Pop in here what we got. Toxic Shock. Great item. Not with this run, though. Terrible item with this run. It's like, it does, I think, like 2 times your damage stat or something like that to all enemies when you enter the room. The thing is, our damage stat right now is actually trash because we have Almond Milk. Our damage output is much better than our actual damage stat. So, yeah. But, hey, what can you do? Sure. I can see forever. Okay. Maybe that will turn up okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. We've done it. Alright, what do we got? Pills. Balls of Steel. Thank goodness. The run is, I'm excited, is terrible. Range down. One makes you small. Okay, those are all pretty bad. Let's go fight the boss. Okay, bloat is like the opposite of what I want to see, but... like, he's actually the worst boss. Even his stupid brimstone-y beams. Yep. Okay. If you can stay above him, you're in good shape. It's just staying above him that's the hard part. There we go. And now we finally found... Alright, so we definitely take this. That gives us the bookworm transformation. And then we fight the angel statue for sure. We would like to get more deals with the angel for the remainder of this run, if at all possible. Okay, bad damage. That's fine. How are we doing time-wise? Not great. Still, though, this is the harder of the 2 angels. And oh, I'm excited. Okay, yep. You got me. Alright, down we go. I was gonna say, he's going down fairly quick. Yeah, you got hit with the I'm excited nonsense. I hate that pill so much. Can I even reach you? There we go. Okay. Also bad. Dude, I can't believe how much damage we just took on this room. That's absurd. Okay, Fool card. You know what? What do we got? Nothing. The Fool. I was hoping for Spirit Heart there. It did not happen. Okay, this is also not what we're looking for at all. I mean, I don't know. This run, it's so weird. Like, it's partly amazing and partly absolute garbage. It's like, I don't even know what to think. I haven't really played that risky. Like, yeah, I've gone into a couple of curse rooms that were maybe questionable, but I haven't taken any deals with the devil at all. I haven't really played any demon judgments or anything like that. So, like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have bought Steam Sale there, honestly. One of those sort of like too little, too late situations. Yeah. That was probably not the right call. And there is our... I mean, this could be a secret room. Didn't really feel like one. This could be a secret room. This could be a secret room. It's none of the above. So I think there's actually a pretty good chance that this is a secret room. No? Man. Bad luck, I guess. Or just bad prediction. I don't even know. I gotta be honest, I'm not loving my odds like fighting Mom with a heart and a half. I must confess, it's a little scary. Okay, there's an arcade over here. Maybe we can make that something useful. What do we got? Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna blow you up. And I'm just gonna blow you up. What do we got? Just nothing of value. Okay. You know what? We should check here for secret room, though. So this is the secret room. We can bomb our way into the boss trap room. That has use. And booster pack? I don't know that that was a good call, but we're doing it. You know, depending on what cards you get, that could be worth it. And I do see a lot of cards that are potentially pretty good, so we will see. Okay, one boss defeated. We'll check the, we'll actually look at the, you know what, I'm popping the strength card right here. This is just, like, awful. These are probably the two, like, worst bosses we could have fought. There we go. All right, what do we got? Tower card, Joker card, Two of Spades, Ace of Clubs. So, Two of Spades is good. You take the Ace of Clubs and go this way. And I'm basically just looking for a room with, like, a few different enemies. So, oh, it doesn't work on the mini-bosses? Oh, that's unfortunate. Shoop-de-Whoop's good. Do we roll Shoop-de-Whoop? I don't think so. I think we stick with Book of Sin. Just on the off chance it gives us Spirit Hearts. Even though it's a very unlikely thing to happen. Also, we have, like, no HP. Stars, Tower. Yeah, just stick with the Joker card, and I don't know. I think the run is kind of doomed, but we'll see. We'll see. What do we got? Two of Clubs? Sure. Pop it. Like, this is just one of those ones where I'm like, I don't know. What are we supposed to do here? Yep, we're dead. I don't know. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.